You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports 2. Let's talk about Jimmy Garoppolo because Peter King is out there and he has suggested a trade. Of course, he's over with NBC. He's not doing the MMQB anymore. He went independent, I think. But he comes on Pro Football Talk. But nonetheless, he has come out and he has suggested a trade for 49ers quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. And when I saw it, I literally projectile puked everywhere. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me that somebody that's been around the league this long would suggest this kind of collateral back for Jimmy Garoppolo, a guy that's got actual playoff success, been to a Super Bowl, for a guy that is going to be a career backup. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I couldn't believe when I saw this. This doesn't make any sense. If this trade's made and Sam Darnold comes to the 49ers, he better be carrying a second or third round pick with him in his bag. I'm sorry, but straight up, this GD trade can't happen. I mean, this is crap. This is 49erswebzone.com. Nothing is hinting that the Carolina Panthers are even interested in Jimmy Garoppolo. Well, they better be interested in somebody. I saw they're interested in Matt Corral in the draft. Lunatics. Pick Kenny Pickett. My God. However, there aren't many trade options left for the 49ers. The team would probably prefer to get the veteran quarterback and his $25 million salary off the books. Are we sure that that's what they're wanting to do? I'm starting to really have my doubts. You can't tell me there wasn't a trade offer out there that was probably decently respectable. Okay, multiple picks, even if there were like 2 fourths, I think you've got to take that if you truly want Jimmy off the roster. I think there's a chance they keep him. With the quarterback market drying up and 49ers seemingly overvaluing Garoppolo, the team may have to swallow its pride and take a less desirable option. Quote, I don't think there's a good market at all for Garoppolo, Peter King told Colin Cowherd on The Herd. Quote, I think the 49ers are best off doing one of two things. Trying to trade him for Sam Darnold straight up with Carolina, because I think Carolina would view that as an improvement. No shit they would. No shit. Or hanging on to Jimmy until somebody gets hurt before the start of the season. If the Panthers are uninterested, the 49ers may have no choice but to wait till late off-season to see if the NFL squad suddenly finds itself in desperate need of a quarterback. San Francisco is unlikely to ship Garoppolo to division rival Seattle Seahawks and would like to avoid cutting the quarterback outright. I don't believe they would make that trade I talked about yesterday. There is precedent actually set involving Donovan McNabb and Drew Bledsoe with a team sending a quarterback in division. But I don't think the Niners will do that because I think there's a part of them in the back of their mind that thinks Jimmy Garoppolo would beat their ass on the field. I believe that, which may be why he's not quite gone yet either. Okay, quote, by the time Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be healthy, going to be able to throw the ball well, King explains, there's nothing wrong with the 49ers waiting. They shouldn't hand him to somebody else. Well, if you hand him to the Panthers for Sam Darnold, you're handing him over for essentially nothing. You're trading a starting quarterback for a clear, in quotes, backup quarterback. Option one might be a deal worth pursuing if the 49ers promised Garoppolo that he would be elsewhere by a certain deadline. Of course, the quarterback recently undergoing shoulder surgery has not helped. Yeah, that's the thing here. Him having that surgery has not helped the situation at all. It hasn't. And I wonder if Jimmy, look, it's shrewd. I'm going to have shoulder surgery. And the other problem the Niners have is half that locker room wants Jimmy to stay and start. This could get ugly. Quote, Colin, it could be that John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan looked Jimmy in the eye and said, we promise we'll trade you. Or words to that effect, King added. If they did, they might have to do something like a deal for Darnold. But if I were them right now, I would tell Jimmy, be patient. You'll be somewhere by trading deadline. So, look, I kind of wonder if they won't just keep Jimmy if it comes down to making a trade like that. But straight up, I've got no, in theory, I've got no issues with Sam Darnold coming back in a trade. But there better be a draft pick involved with that trade. And I'm not talking about a sixth or a seventh. I'm talking about a second, third, or fourth coming back for Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, Sam Darnold's not a good quarterback, okay? I wonder if he's even going to be a viable backup. I mean, I guess he'll be a viable backup, you know? I mean, he can run the ball in. He showed that. But he was awful with Carolina. Awful. And this is somebody that really and truly 2 years ago, I thought Sam Darnold still had a real chance. I did. When he went to Carolina, I was like, man, Sam Darnold's about to really show something. He showed he can't play quarterback. He can't start in the league. Jimmy has shown he can start in the league. I mean, it's crazier than hell. I can name you 10 quarterbacks easily that are worse than Jimmy Garoppolo right now. Okay? Want to start? Tua, Teddy Bridgewater, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield. I mean, my God. The list can go on and on. I mean, we just keep naming them. Justin Fields, Trey Lance, Davis Mills. And I like Davis Mills. I do, but no. You know, I mean, plain and simple. Mac Jones is not what Jimmy Garoppolo is. And you guys know I'm a massive Mac Jones fan. I mean, my God. Now, the knock on Jimmy is obviously injuries, which is, the rumor has it, that's why they drafted Trey Lance to begin with. I still believe, and I'm not backing off this, I still believe either John Lynch or Kyle Shanahan, I'm starting to think it's John Lynch. There's starting to be rumors it was John Lynch. I'm starting to think they don't think Trey Lance is ready to play and they want to keep Jimmy. Somebody in that organization believes Jimmy Garoppolo is a better quarterback than Trey Lance. And that's part of all of this scenario. I think it's John Lynch, and I think that's why he came so close to going back into broadcasting. There's trouble afoot in the front office for the 49ers. Plain and simple. Somewhere in there is trouble right now. And it's going to have to do with this quarterback and that big-ass disastrous trade they made. 49ers fans, that trade was terrible. That trade, there was no reason for a Super Bowl-ready team to make that kind of a trade. Trey Lance is not Patrick Mahomes. He's not. By the way, people keep forgetting this. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes won a Super Bowl. He got to another one and got beat by a pocket quarterback named Tom Brady. I mean, you still have to throw the ball from the pocket. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.